My name is John Dickson. Here we have a really nice tip which is concerning the difference between a practice swing and a real swing. Now when we see guys taking a practice swing, the club's normally in the air, they're nice and relaxed, they swing back and they turn and everything goes through, they don't worry about keeping their head down, and they're sometimes talking to mates and seeing what bet they've got, 10, 10, 20, 10, and they go through. Now when they get to the real shot, everything changes. They get tense in the arm, they maybe squat more, head down more, and they interrupt everything that they were doing so freely before. Now we've tried to break this down and find the secret to the difference, and the difference is actually in the hands. Now what will happen is, if I here and I lift the club head up and I take a practice swing, my hands are quite relaxed, and it comes down to a lot to do with grip pressure. Now what happens is, in a real swing you'll find people are very tense in these three fingers, the bottom, and in a real swing these are quite soft. And you'll see here, if I take a practice swing and I go through, often you'll find people actually, there'll be a little bit of almost letting go here. They're still holding with their fingers, so they haven't let go of the club, but they haven't got this huge tightness here in the left hand. Now what's quite interesting is, when you grip tight with those three fingers here, there's going to be a lot of tension in your forearm. If I grip with my thumb and forefinger, I can grip actually really tightly here, or pressured, and my forearm is still quite soft. So if you want to try and mimic your practice swing, which is nice and relaxed in the forearms especially, you still want to have a firm grip, but what we're going to do is we're going to change where the pressure is in the grip. So instead of having a hard grip or a very soft loose grip, what we want to have is, we want to have nice pressure, most probably in a scale of 1 to 10. Your thumb and forefinger can be about 7 or 8 out of 10, because it's never going to put pressure into your forearm or tension. But with those three fingers there, we want to have about 3 or 4 out of 10. So that balances everything nicely out in your hand. The other thing you can do nicely as well is with your thumb and forefinger, which we've talked about in some of the other tips, is your thumb and forefinger are the ones that we feel with. So if I was punching someone, I would be quite tense here and my hand would be tight here, and there's a nice little sign which says, you know, if everything is okay, you want a little bit of pressure just in those two here. So just to recap here, difference between a practice swing and a real swing: basically tension in your arms and your hands. How do you get rid of that? Change the grip pressure. Make sure that you softer in your three fingers, firmer in your thumb and forefinger, and then you'll end up in a nice situation where you've got a nice, free, flowing, good golf swing. Hope this helps.